right. No, now here you are wrong. Okay, this much is right, right? Now you're taking k is equal to 2. So at least write that for k is equal to 2, right? Your polynomial, that is your px, will be this. Now when you're multiplying everything by 2, so this will also be multiplied, isn't it? So you will be getting 2x square. No, what you have done. Wait. See, this is right, okay? Now you are choosing k is equal to 2, right? So is this okay, that 2 into x square plus half of x? Then Sarah, can you write, sorry Hamna, can you write two signs like this? At least put a bracket. Yes, Hamna?
Yes, ma'am.
Like this, right? Now if you open the bracket, then you get, now you're multiplying by 2. So 2x square, so this half will be gone, right? 2 into half, you will get only x here. Correct? So the answer will be 2x square, and then, okay, so plus of x, and then minus 5 into 2, that is 10. Got it? Not able to scroll it. Why? Yeah, okay, fine. Now third question. K is equal to 3. Okay, right. 4, yeah, this is also right. Minus 3 minus 4 is fine. Minus 2 and 3. Okay, this is also fine. You people don't write one thing here. Now see here. Please make it a habit to write. Okay, Hamna? Now see, after this, see here there is no 0, right? In the next step, from somewhere 0 is coming. From where it is coming? Yes, Hamna? Now there's no 0 here, but suddenly your 0 is coming. So you people don't write this step like for 0, because you want to find 0, right? Set your px is equal to 0. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
So from the first step onwards, you are setting it equal to 0. That is why you are finding the values of x. All right, Harsha? You have also not written
Yes,
it, I
ma'am.
think. So please start like this. For 0, set px is equal to 0, right? Or at least before this step, you can write now set px is equal to 0. Then you can equate them to 0. But please write it, okay? Suddenly 0 appears. I don't know from where, right? Next, sixth question is, what was the question? Minus 6. Okay, write the polynomial. So you are getting x square plus 6x minus 4. Is that right? Yes, I think so. Right. Seventh is, where is seventh? We have not done seventh, Sarah. Hamna. Okay, let me check the eighth one. Is a factor. That means p at minus of a is equal to 0. That is good. A is equal to minus 2. Okay. A is equal to minus 2. No, you will be getting a is equal to 2. Now see here, Hamna. 2 into minus a square, right? And then 5 into a. There's no bracket here. It will be 5 into minus of a, isn't it? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So ultimately your a should be equal to 2. Now 10th question. What you are getting is x is equal to 2 by root 3 and 3 under root 3 by 4. Now till here you are right. Now when you are equating it equal to 0, so you will get a -2, isn't it? Because you have plus sign, right? So it will be -2 by under root 3. This one is right. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, next question. So question number 7 you have not done. Hamna, why? 9th also you have not done. 9th and 7th you have not done. Okay, Harsha, let me open yours. Just a minute. Yes, this is your copy, Harsha. Again, a little mistake. So the 0 of the polynomial is the value of the variable. Okay. For which the equation equal to 0. No, for which the value of the polynomial. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Equal to 0, right? There's no equation here. It's a polynomial only. Okay, this seems right. Now, why are you writing k is equal to 1? I mean, when you're writing it, that means it is about this step, right? But you're not setting k is equal to 1 at this step. You have k, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And after this step also you're having k. So what is the use of this? Let k is equal to 1. So don't write it, okay? And anyway,
Okay, ma'am.
you are not taking k is equal to 1. You are taking k is equal to 2 in the last step, isn't it? So
Yes, ma'am.
till here it is right. Then okay, you are taking half common, then it becomes 2x square plus 1x minus 10. Okay, so now you are taking k is equal to 2, right? So for k is equal to 2, now it will become this, that px is equal to this. Understood? So this k by 2 will
Yes, ma'am.
actually get cancelled out, is the required polynomial. Okay, third k is equal to 3. Okay, it's right. 2 zeros, fine. -4 minus 3, right? 3 minus 2 minus alpha plus beta. Okay, this is right. So this is for k is equal to 1. This is the required polynomial. Assume. Question number 7, sorry. For what value of k is 3 a 0 of the polynomial? So it is already given that it is a 0, right? You don't have to assume it. Right, Harsha? Since
Yes, ma'am.
3 is a 0 of the polynomial, that means at 3 the value of the polynomial is going to be 0. So you don't have to assume this thing, it's already given. Right. Is equal to 2. Okay, this is also right. Py. Yeah, it seems right. Okay. Right. Okay. Verification. Yes. Minus half. Okay. Yeah, rest are all right. Okay. Some little mistakes. Right, Hamna. Now let us come back to arithmetic progression. Let us complete the exercise. Which question I was doing? Can you tell me?
Ma'am, can you explain question 4?
Question?
4, ma'am.
Question 4. Okay. Right. Yeah, what was the question? Let me see. Okay, the graph one. Yeah, so this was the graph, something like this.
Ma'am, arithmetic progressions, right?
From
Ma'am, in the
what?
lesson, I mean.
Okay. Hmm. Exercise 5.3, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm. Fourth question is, okay, how many terms must be taken to give us sum 636, right? Okay, I think I gave some homework, 4, 5, 6. How many questions I gave in the homework?
Ma'am, 4, 5, and 6.
4, 5, and 6. So this is the AP, 9, 17, 25, right? Now, how many terms must be taken? That means you have to find n first of all, right? To give a sum 636. That means Sn will be 636, but you don't know how many terms are there. Understood? So sum of n terms will be 636. Now, how many terms are there that you have to find? So when you are given an AP, so from here you can write A is equal to 9 and D is 17 minus 9. How much? 8, right? So you can find n, I think, from the formula. Please find
Yes.
it now. Yeah, please find it. So Hamna, have you done this question?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I'm leaving Harsha. You will get n is equal to 12. Just put it in the SN formula, everything.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Fifth question. Have you done it, both of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Fifth you have done, right. Sixth question. Hamna, have you done it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now you will do one thing. All the questions are almost similar, right? Now start doing it. Wherever you get stuck, you ask me. Start the question number 7, both of you.
Ma'am, can you explain the 7th one?
Okay. See, find the sum of first 22 terms of an AP, right? So you have to find like S22, in which D is equal to 7. Now D is equal to 7 and 22nd term is given. That means A22 is given. That is 149, right? So you start with this information. So you know that An is A plus N minus 1 into D, right? Now A22 will be A plus 22 minus 1 into D, right? Now A22 is given, that is 149 is equal to A, you don't know, plus 21 into D is 7, correct? So
Yes.
149 is A plus 7 into 1 is 7, 7 into 14. So that will give you A is equal to 2, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So you have got A, you have got D. Now you want S22. So now the formula is this, that Sn is n by 2 into 2A plus n minus 1 into D. But now you know A and D, but you don't know n, right?
Yes, ma'am.
No, but you know, right? S22 you are finding, so your n is 22, correct? So 22 by 2 into 2 into A is again 2 plus 22 minus 1 will be 21 into D. So you will get 11 into 4 plus, sorry, D is 7. So 147, right? That is 11 into, how much is it? The 11 and then 151. Now you multiply this, 151 into 11. 1661, right? You can do it this way also, like if this comes to your mind, Harsha, like this is also correct. And the another formula, that is Sn is n by 2 a plus l, right?
Yes, ma'am.
L is the last term, right? Like for when you're finding sum of n terms, so basically your last term is actually the nth term, right? So we can write a plus an also, a plus l also. So ultimately L is nothing but L is your nth term when you're finding the sum of n terms. So that means an is the last term, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So that way also you can do, because A22 is already given. So you want S22. So that also you can use if you wish. So 22 by 2 into A is 2 plus direct an you can write. Both are correct.
Okay, ma'am.
So in case D was not given in the question, then you would have used this only. Because D is already given, so you can use this one also. Now try the 8th question, please. Sorry, in the polynomial test, you did not do 7th and 9th question, right? So do you want me to solve it for you?
No, ma'am, I solved it later.
Okay. But you send me your test at 8 something, 8:48 around. So that was not the time to send me the solution. You are supposed to send me within 1 hour, right?
Ma'am, actually, I got disconnected from the class, so there was no net at that time. I
Okay.
couldn't send you.
Okay, fine. Yeah, 8th question. Any problem?
No, ma'am. Got it. Ma'am, in the ninth question, should we equate both the equations?
Which question? 9.
Yes, ma'am.
If the sum of first 7 terms of an AP is 49 and that of 17 terms, no, you don't have to equate. I mean, you have to solve it for A and D. Ultimately, you will get 2 linear equation in 2 variables, right?
Ma'am, like equation 1 minus equation 2.
You can do that. Like you have to find the value of A and D. You can use substitution method or elimination method.
But there are 3 variables, right? Equations only.
3 variables. Why? Okay, let's do it. If the sum of first 7 terms of an AP is 49, that means S7 is 49, right? So that means what is the formula? Sn is n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So n is 7 now. So n is gone, right? So S7, that means 49 will be equal to 7 by 2 into 2a plus 7 minus 1 into d, right? Minus 1. So 49
Yes.
into 2 divided by 7 will be equal to 2a plus 6d. So 7 into 7 is 49. And 7 into 14. 14 is equal to 2a plus 6d. You can take 2 common. So 7 is equal to a plus 3d. So that's my equation number 1. Only 2 variables are there.
Okay, ma'am, got it.
Yeah, Hamna, any problem?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, Harsha, which question are you doing?
Ma'am, I just finished the ninth.
Okay. Okay. 10. Hamna, have you done the 9th question?
Yes, ma'am.
No. Okay, now look at the 10th question. Let's do it. Now show that this forms an AP, right? So where an, so some nth term is given, that an is 3 plus 4n. So this is a sequence. You have to show that it is an AP, understood? So first of all, you will find all the terms. So we can putting one by one, like n is equal to 1, 2, 3, and so on. Start putting it. So I get a1 as 3 plus 4 into 1, right? So that is 3 plus 4, that is 7. Similarly, find a2, that is 3 plus 4 into 2, 3 plus 8, that is how much? 11. Then you find a3. So 3,
Ma'am, so we should just substitute the values of n.
yes. So in this case, like a1, a2, a3 is not given, but nth term is given. So, and it is in terms of n, so you can put values of n, you will get a1, a2, a3, right? See, it is given
Yes.
that an is equal to 3 plus 4n. This is given. That means whatever is here, that is here, right? So if you put 1 here, that is 4 into 1, you will get a1. Understood? So this is the general rule,
Yes,
the
ma'am.
general rule which is given here. So from here you can find a1, a2, a3. So 3 terms are enough to find. 3 plus 12, that becomes 15, right? Now, we don't know it's an AP, so let us check. So we find the common difference. So, I mean the difference, we don't know it is common or not. So find A2 minus A1. So that is 11 minus of 7, that is 4. Again, you check A3 minus of A2. That is 15 minus of 11, that is again 4. So we can say the difference is same. So this is an AP, right? So this is an arithmetic progression. Yeah, so like my AP now is this 3, 11, 15, and so on. Now what you have to find is also find the sum of first 15 terms. So as 15 you have to find. Now it is easy to find. So 15 divided by 2 into 2 into A, that is A is 3 plus 15 minus 1 into D. D is 4. Like mention the formula first of all, always. So 2A plus n minus 1 into T. Then S15 you can find like this. Completed.
A7, right?
Oh, sorry. Yes. So second part you can do later on, right? And you can complete the calculation. So let's come to 11th question. Fine, Hamna?
Yes, ma'am.
So 11th is again some interesting question. Now see here. If the sum of the first n terms of an AP, so basically this time Sn is given, right? Sn is 4n minus of n square. In question number 10, an was given. Here the sum is given. What is the first term? So you have to find first term, that is a, right? What is the sum of first two terms? That is like S2 you have to find. What is the second term? That means A2 you have to tell. Similarly, find the third, 10th and nth term. So A3, A10 and AN. All these you have to find. Clear? Now Sn is given. So if I put n is equal to 1, so I get S1. Understood? Putting n is equal to 1, 2, 3 and so on. So I get S1. S1 means sum of one term, right? So 4 into 1 minus 1 square. So that becomes 4 minus 1, that is 3, right? So if the sum of one term is 3, that means the first term is 3. This implies that A1 is 3. Fine. Yes, Hamna, is this clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Sum of only one term is 3, right, Harsha? That means the first term is 3, right? So I have got my first term, A1 or A, or you can call it A is equal to 3, right? Right. Now, what is the sum of first two terms? So if you put n is equal to 2, so I get 4 into 2 minus 2 square. So I get 8 minus 4, that is 4, right? Now sum of first two terms, that means A1 plus A2 is equal to 4. Understood? Clear? This implies that first two terms is equal to 4. Now first term I've already found, that is 3 plus A2 is equal to 4. So that gives me A2 is 4 minus of 3 and my second term is 1. So I've got my second term also. Clear? Okay. Next, what is similarly find the third, the 10th and the nth term. Now how will I find my third term? One thing is that again you write S3, right? 4 into 3 minus.
Can you explain how A1 is 3?
The sum of one term is 3. In an AP, for example, this is the AP, that 2, let's say 2, 5, and what else? Right? This is an AP, right? So on. One more you can write. So 5 minus 2 is how much? 3. So 8. Right. Now, I'm saying that sum of one term is, what is the sum of one term for this AP? I'm adding only one term. So sum will be 2 only, right? What is S2? 5 plus 2. So I'll add these two terms. Sum of one term means
Okay,
I'm
ma'am.
taking only one term, right? S2 means the
Yes,
next term also I'm
ma'am.
including. So if sum is 2, that implies the first term is 2. So here I've got A1 is equal to 3. Now to find S3, there are two ways. Like S3 can be found from the general rule also. That will give you 12 minus 9. That is how much? 3. Clear? But I don't want S3 actually. I want A3. Okay, now to find A3, now this implies that A1 plus A2 plus A3 is equal to 3. Clear? Because sum of 3 terms is 3. So 1 and 2 I've already found. So 3 plus 1 plus A3 is equal to 3. So 4 plus A3 is equal to 3. And A3 is 3 minus 4, that is minus of 1. Clear? So I have got A1, A2, A3. Fine, Harsha. Now the alternative way can be this. Like up till here you have to do, and after that when you're finding A3, the alternate way can be this, that you find the common difference A2 minus A1, that is 1 minus 3, that is minus of 2. And then your A3 will be A2 plus D. Understood? So 1 plus
Yes,
minus of 2. So that will also give you minus of 1. So both way you can find your A3. Okay. Now I have got the first term, I have got the second term, I have got the third term. Now I want to find A10. But for A10, I require D. Understood? If I want to find A10, that means A10 will be A plus 10 minus 1 into D. Understood?
yes, ma'am.
So I need D. So in that case, you have to find D. I mean, it's not alternate. This is a part of question. So D is A2 minus A1. That is this, right? So this is step like we have already done. But D I require. So my D is minus 2. So now my A10 will become A plus. That means 3 plus 9 into D is minus 2. So 3 minus 18, that becomes minus of 15. So A10 is this. Right? So A10 I have got. Now you have to find AN also. How you find AN? Now AN is A plus N minus 1 into D. Now you don't know N. So you will leave it like this. So just put A and D here. So A is 3 plus N minus 1 into D is how much? Minus of 2. So this becomes 3, then plus minus minus 2 into N minus 1, right? So that becomes 3 minus of 2N and plus of 2. So that becomes 5 minus of 2N. So in terms of N, you will get your N because you don't know N. So I've got all these. A10 is this. Yeah, Hamna, any problem?
No, ma'am.
Yes, Harsha, have you done?
Yes, ma'am. Done.
Okay, next question. Question number 12. So I'm giving you hints, then calculation part you can do. Let us start the questions. So find the sum of the first 40 positive integers divisible by 6, right? So So first 40 you have to find. So what are the integers? The integers are or you write properly. First 40 integers positive. Divisible by 6 are, now what are the integers? So first will be 6 into 1, 6, right? 6 into 2, that is 12. Next will be 18. And so what will be the last one? Because you have to find the 40 integers. So the last one will be 6 into 40, isn't it? Clear? This is 6 into 1. This is 6
Yes, ma'am.
into 2. 6 into 18, the third one. That is 6 into 3, the third one. 6 into 2, the second one. Similarly, the last one will be 6 into 40. So it will go up to 240. 6 into 4 is 24. Clear? And you have to find the sum. That means Sn. So simply n by 2, because already last term is given. So a plus an, right? Nth term, or the last term you call it. Now n is how much? N is 40. So S40 will be 40 divided by 2. A is 6 plus 240. That's it. So you can leave it, complete it afterwards. Now question number 13. Let's see. Find the sum of first 15 multiples of 8. Same question. So you write first 15 multiples of 8 are. Now what are the first 15 multiples of 8? So first is 8 into 1, that is 8. 8 into 2, that is 16. Then 8 into 3. And what is next? 24, right? Yeah. And then last. So that means last will be 8 into 15, correct? How much is 8 into 15? 8 into 5 is 40, and then 120. Clear? These are the first 15 multiples of 8. You have to find how much? A15. No, find the sum of first 15 multiples. So S15 you have to find. You can find now, right? N is 15. A and D you can find from the given AP. D you don't require. You have the last term here. 14th question now. Find the sum of the odd numbers between 0 and 50. Okay, that is very easy. I'm leaving it. Write down odd numbers between 0 and 49. Find the sum. Fine, Harsha?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now 15th question. Let us see what does it say quickly. A contract on construction job specifies a penalty for delay of completion beyond a certain date as follows. Okay, rupees 200 for the first day. That means your A is, right? A is rupees 200. Rupees 250 for the second day. So A1 you can say this is right. A2, the second day, 250. Rupees 300, that means third is rupees 300, like that. The penalty for each succeeding day being rupees 50 more than for the preceding day. So every day the penalty is increasing by rupees 50. So that means D is 50, correct? Or you can subtract and see that your D is 50. Okay. Right? How much money the contractor has to pay as penalty if he has delayed the work by 30 days? So that means first day penalty is this, right, Harsha? Second day penalty is this. Third day penalty is this. So after how many days? After 30 days, what will be the penalty? So basically you are adding all the penalties,
S30.
right? So S30 you have to find in this.
Yes.
Understood? That you can do now. N is 30, A and D you already know. let us see 16th. What does it say? A sum of rupees 700 is to be used to give 7 cash prizes to students of a school for their overall academic performance. If each prize is rupees 20 less than its preceding prize, okay, find the value of each of the prize. So basically the total is given, that is 700. Now each price is 20 less than its preceding price. So I think we have to assume,
So D is minus 20.
first write the terms. Let first price is A, right? So second price will be how much? A minus of 20 rupees, clear? And then
Yes.
third price will be A minus 20, again minus 20, like that, right? So this will give us our D. So D will be, you can subtract second minus first. So A minus 20 minus of A, that is minus of 20, right? Now you have to
Yes.
find the value of each of the prices. So how will you do it? Okay, and the last will be 7. So ultimately, you are dividing it into 7 students, right? So S7, you know, that is 700 ultimately. Understood? Rupees 700. Because total 7 students are there. So the sum of all the price will be 700. So S7 is given. Now we know A, we know D, and we also know N, that is 7. So we can simply equate it like this. Now write down what do I have here. So I have my A is equal to, A is A, right? I have assumed it. Then my D is minus of 20. And I know S7 is 700, right? So Sn is n by 2, 2A plus n minus 1 into D. So S7 is 7 by 2 into 2A is A plus n minus 1, that is 7 minus 1 into D is minus of 20. Understood? Now S7 is 700 and then cross multiply. So into 2 and divided by 7, this will be 2A plus, or okay, minus 6 into 20. 6 into 20 is how much? 120. Clear? Okay, so you can solve it for A, right? You will get your A from here, only one variable I can see. Yeah. Okay, then I have another class now.
Okay, ma'am.
So I'm ending
Thank
it.
you, ma'am.
Yeah, please complete all the questions which I have left in between. Okay, Amna, you can leave. Fine, bye.
Ma'am, we should complete the exercise.
No, at least the questions which I have done, hints I have given. So do it properly.
Okay.
And you can give it a try to other questions. If you are able to do it, then it's good. Otherwise, we will do in the next class.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Bye. Okay, Zainab, can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, just wait for 1 or 2 minutes. I think Adil will also join.
Sure.
So, Zainab, any problem so far?
No, ma'am.
But you have done some mistakes in your homework. I'm just coming to it. Wait. Just 1 minute.